Welcome to another edition of YatlifeChronicles, where we better together than separated, you know. And the reason I say that is because, you know, we can do so much on our own individually, you know, but we can do a lot together, you know. We're more powerful as a team, we're more powerful as a unit, you know what I'm saying? We're more powerful as a tribe, you know, better than one that's trying to do it on its own, you know. Sometimes in life you gotta do it on your own, you know. But sooner or later that team will be created, you know. I mean, I don't believe in no such thing as a self-made, you know. Somebody helped somebody get there. Somebody put somebody on. Somebody brought you a hand somewhere. Somebody was helped you with that video shoot or helped you edit something or talked to you, inspired you, gave you some great thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all type of different ways people can help you. You know, so we never just self-made. You know what I'm saying? We better as a team. You know, but topic today I wanted to talk about. We have a lot of crazy people out here. We have a lot of deranged individuals, demented individuals, silly individuals. Like it's, I mean, crazy individuals. And I mean, a lot of people judge. A lot of people want to get mad, get angry, get indignant at somebody else's behavior. You know, instead of trying to use that behavior to their benefit and pushing their envelope in business or brand or whatever that is. We don't got time to get emotional and be mad at the next person for how they do whatever they do or how they behave. We got to find out how can we use that person's character to our advantage in some type of way and whatever it is we doing, you know. And if we don't see fit, then we keep it moving. But to sit up and get mad, get emotional, get indignant about another person's behavior and to judge another person's behavior is the wrong thing to do. You know, and us moving forward in our thinking, us moving forward as entrepreneurs, you know, we want to be able to utilize people in a way that's beneficial to us so that we can be able to help them. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, we ain't judging nobody's character. We ain't sitting back talking about nobody's character. You know, we not sitting up discussing nobody, none of that. You know, what we doing is thinking of a way how we can use this person's character as a benefit for our situation or whatever it is to help push our envelope. You know, I always live by a quote, and it says that we must let everyone live in accordance to their character, no matter what that is. Who are we to judge someone else or get indignant for their behavior? You know, it's just as silly, or we might as well get mad at a rock that done rolled in our stone, a stone or a rock that done rolled in our path. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give y'all a real quote. It's a little ancient, but it works. You know, it gives you direction. It gives you instructions. You know, it's a crazy world out here. So, like I say, you know, we weren't born with, you know, this world didn't come with no instructions. So we got to teach each other as we learn. We got to teach each other. Each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's like that, you know what I'm saying, the more powerful we'll be. You know, we're more powerful together than separated. You must allow everyone the right to exist in accordance with the character he has, whatever it turns out to be. And all you should strive to do is to make use of this character in such a way as its kind of nature permits, rather than hope for any alteration in it or to condemn it offhand for what it is. This is the true sense of the maxim: live and let live. To become indignant at people's conduct is as foolish as to be angry with a stone, because it has rolled into your path. And with many people, the wisest thing you can do is to make use of those whom you cannot alter. And nowadays we can't make use of, you know, nobody's character who we cannot alter. You know what I'm saying? We just have to accept people for who they are, seeing how their character benefit us, being able to take that character, apply it to whatever we doing, put it in a position, because it ain't nothing but a pawn. If anybody know how to play the game of chess, people ain't nothing but pawns, and you put your pawn in a position as to where you can make life work for you in some type of way, But I wanted to share this with y'all, and then we gonna talk a little more. But I wanted to read this. In the course of your life, you will be continually encountering fools. There are simply too many to avoid. We can classify people as fools by the following rubric. When it comes to practical life, what should matter is getting long-term results and getting the work done in an efficient and creative manner as possible. That should be the supreme value that guides people's actions. But fools carry with them a different scale of values. They place more importance on short-term matters, grabbing immediate money, getting attention from the public or media, and looking good. They are ruled by their egos and insecurities. They tend to enjoy drama and political intrigue for their own sake. When they criticize, they always emphasize matters that are irrelevant to the overall picture or argument. They are more interested in their career and position than in the truth. You can distinguish them by how little they get done, or by how hard they make it for others to get results. They lack a certain common sense, getting worked up about things that are not really important while ignoring problems that will spell doom in the long run. The natural tendency with fools is to lower yourself to their level. They annoy you, get under your skin, and draw you into a battle. In the process, you feel petty and confused. You lose a sense of what's really important. You can't win an argument or get them to see your side or change their behavior because rationality and results don't matter to them. You simply waste valuable time and emotional energy. In dealing with fools, you must adopt the following philosophy. They are simply a part of life, like rocks or furniture. All of us have foolish sides, moments in which we lose our heads and think more of our ego or short-term goals. It is human nature. Seeing the foolishness within you, you can then accept it in others. This will allow you to smile at their antics, to tolerate their presence as you would a silly child, and to avoid the madness of trying to change them. It is all part of the human comedy, and it is nothing to get worked up, upset, or lose sleep over. The attitude should be forged. This attitude, suffer fools gladly, should be forged into your apprenticeship phase, during which you are almost certainly going to encounter this type. If they are causing you trouble, you must neutralize the harm they do by keeping a steady eye on your goals and what is important, and ignoring them if you can. The height of wisdom, however, is to take this even further and to actually exploit their foolishness using them for material for your work, as examples of things to avoid, or by looking for ways to turn their actions to your advantage. In this way, their foolishness plays into your hands, helping you to achieve the kind of practical results that they disdain. And if y'all will ever get this book, Dr. Mastery, Robert Greene, great book, I keep it. But the reason a lot of people judge people, the reason a lot of people just really judge people is because they're not able to think in other people's mind yet. And what I mean by that is they're not able to step out their own mind and step into somebody else's mind. You got to learn how to think inside someone else's mind to see how they see the world, how they think, and why they do the things that they do. The only way you can understand somebody is to be able to put your own emotions, your own narratives, your own judgments, and all these things to the side, and be able to step into somebody else's world and say, let me understand you for a minute. Let me just listen to him. Let me see what his life like. Let me not make so many judgment calls or make so many narratives or so many assumptions or just sitting up and waiting to talk and not really understanding or not really relating or sympathizing with the individual that I'm next to. You have to be able to get ahead in life. You got to be able to understand other people, but you got to be able to understand other people as to where you understand them, to how they understand how they think, understand why they do what they do, how they move, and the way to only understand that is to think inside their mind. Take time out to step inside their world, see how their world is. You know what I'm saying? Then you might understand them. But as long as you're being selfish and you only seeing things from your own perspective, then you're going to always make judgment calls on people. You're going to always make assumptions. You're going to always, have certain prejudices towards people. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand the way a person thinks is to step inside that person's world. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, always have the capacity to understand the next person. We all out here together. We all out here trying to make it together. We all out here striving, struggling, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get to promised land together. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we trying to all be successful and trying to all get to the top together. But like I say, each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? We got to pull each other up and quit being crabs in the bucket instead of, one go up, then, we steady pulling the other one down, and another one go up and pulling them down. We can't have a crab in the bucket mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's too many people winning. It's too many things being manifested out here. So we need to work together. We need to teach each other much as we can. And like I say, it used to be the game to be sold and not told, but today, game free. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's not sharing the information or trying to keep the information to themselves or whatever, I don't like people like that. We sharing this information, we bringing this information to the forefront to help the next person. I'm taking my adversities, I'm taking the things that I've been through to be a stepping stone to help somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Being locked up, being in prison, going through my adversities, and then I'm walking y'all through this with me. You know what I'm saying? So, I want my kids, I got twins, that's two. I want my kids one day to see this and, say to themselves, wow, my dad left us some kind of instructions before he left this earth. You know, and that's the whole thing, is that we got to be some type of education. We got to be some type of role model to the kids. You know, if we just keep letting them grow up doing the shit that they doing, then I mean, next 10 years, you know, it's going to be our cold place. You know, but let's quit judging people. You know what I'm saying? Quit getting mad at other people's behavior. Let other people do them. That's what they do. That ain't what you do. If their character can benefit you in some type of way, then utilize their character. But if they can't, keep it moving. Because while you over here worried about the next person and talking about their behavior and judging them and making all these irrational calls about them, you could be over here working on somebody else that can benefit your brand or your business, or be giving you some vital information that can help you push your business. So at the end of the day, let's not be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Let's make the right calls. You know, let's be smart. You know, try to move forward. You know, quit worrying about everybody else. Just worry about you. The only person you're gonna worry about is you. You and your household. Everybody else don't even matter. You know. So like I say, this is another edition of YatlifeChronicles Smoke Sessions. I just wanted to share that with y'all tonight. So check me out on Instagram, YatLife, YATLIFE 1976. YouTube, YatlifeChronicles. And there's more to come. Thank you to my fans for watching me, for following me. And we're going to get a lot more deeper into this thing. Appreciate you for watching this episode on another edition of YatlifeChronicles.